Hello, this is Bad Bob the Astronomer. This is my fifth, number 5 in my series of comedy videos. Pardon me. uh, Before I get started, there's something that I really want to tell you. The space alien abduction never took place. Don't believe anything that anybody tells you. I just thought that you should know. It's a really rather beautiful day out today. It's not too warm, but there's not too much wind. It's almost the end of May. And I thought I'd mention that I'm recording this video today because I wanted to show you my mother's 17-year-old azalea. I've got it blooming now in my front yard. She had it for about 5 years before she passed away. And now I've got it blooming in a larger pot in my front yard. It blooms just once a year, but it's absolutely spectacular. It's very close to its best today. So I thought you would like to see this. Actually, having this beautiful azalea in the frame while I'm doing the comedy video means that at least you will not be totally wasting your time watching this video of me telling jokes. At least you'll have something beautiful to observe in the video besides my terrible jokes. So you're not wasting your time entirely by watching this particular video. Now, I thought I should mention to you that several months ago, I went to the bulk barn to buy some of the food that I eat, and I was near the cash register, and the assistant manager and the cashier were nearby, and the assistant manager knows me quite well because I've been going there for several years. And anyway, the date bin was right there. I like to buy dates each time I go there. So anyway, I was using a big scoop and vigorously scooping the dates into one of their bags, and one of the dates dropped on the floor. So I looked over to the assistant manager and the cashier and I said, "I'm sorry, I accidentally dropped a date on the floor." And the assistant manager said, "Don't worry, we will sweep it up later. We'll clean it up later. So don't worry about it at all." So anyway, I kept on scooping the dates for a few seconds, and then I said, "Actually, I really don't mind dumping a date once in a while because that tends to get revenge for all the dates that have dumped me through the years." So anyway, I went back to the bulk barn recently again to buy some more food there, and the same assistant manager was there right near the cash register, and another cashier was there, and I said to her, I filled the date bag, one of their bulk barn bags with dates, and I said, "What do you know? I filled that bag and I didn't drop any dates on the floor." And then the assistant manager said, "That's really good because I'm not in any mood to clean up after your list of dates that have dumped you." And then I said to her, "A long list. A really long list." So anyway, also, I was recently, about 2 years ago, buying some groceries at Walmart, and it was a beautiful summer day, and I was loading the local Walmart supercenter in Niagara Falls, and I was loading my groceries into my car, a 1984 Pontiac Parisienne station wagon, an absolute classic. Anyway, I was loading my groceries into my car, and all of a sudden I noticed on this beautiful summer day a seagull about 20 or 25 feet away starting to walk towards me. It wasn't flying, it was just walking towards me, and it stopped approximately 15 or 16, maybe 20 feet away from me, and just stared at me. And I thought, I wonder what the seagull wants. And I thought, actually, that seagull is probably used to Walmart customers putting down scraps of food for it, like bits of bread or bits of pista or bits of pizza or some kind of little pie or cake or something like that, a little treat for the seagull. So I thought, what do I have in my groceries that could possibly be interesting to a seagull? I thought, the best thing I have, the most delicious thing I have that I can think of in my Walmart groceries that the seagull might like is a sweet potato. I just absolutely love sweet potatoes. So anyway, I took a sweet potato out of the sweet potato bag that I'd gotten together in Walmart and started just gently moving toward the seagull. And it backed up maybe about 5 feet, but didn't fly away. It just gently backed up to keep a safe distance between me and the seagull. And I'm about 10 or 12 feet away from me, maybe 15 feet. I placed the sweet potato very gently on the ground, on the pavement, and then backed up. And the seagull hesitated for maybe no more than 2 or 3 seconds. And then it walked up to the sweet potato and took one tiny peck at the sweet potato. And then it just stood still, and for 15 or 20 seconds, it simply stared at me with its beady little eye, totally disgusted with the sweet potato. That stupid bird did not like my beautiful sweet potato. After that, the seagull just nonchalantly started waddling away into the distance and disappeared. The bird didn't even bother flying away. It just walked away from me. So I thought, well. So what I did was I waited a few seconds, and then I picked up the sweet potato and I put it in a special spot in my car, just so I could distinguish it from the rest of the sweet potatoes. And so I brought the load of groceries home, took them into my house, and I put the sweet potato on a special spot on the kitchen floor. I thought, I'm going to go ahead and cook and eat that sweet potato anyway. And so I sat around for a few hours, or maybe it was the next day, I forget. And then I took a look at the sweet potato and thought for a few minutes. And then I decided to throw the sweet potato into the garbage. After all, would you be willing to eat a sweet potato after a seagull took a peck at it? So anyway, barring any more imminent space alien jokes, I'm going to curtail this video right now. Sorry that I did a little bit hesitant work when I was speaking the video. I'm 70 years old.